Hey guys, Second here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we're going to jump in and do a little guide for the new physical LR Gogeta. I've already done one for Broly, which went up a little bit earlier, so do go check that one out if you haven't seen it. If you did see it, this is going to be a very similar setup. We're going to talk about Gogeta and his links, go over some of his best link partners, as well as talk about the 200% teams that he's on and some of the good teams that you can run him on. So, if you do find the video helpful at all, do hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe. We are on the road to 30k subs, very, very close to 28. So, if we can hit those milestones by the end of the anniversary, that would be awesome. So, we're going to talk about physical LR Gogeta. Now, of course, his links do change when he transforms, unlike Broly. So, we will be talking about both of the link sets and partners here. So, in his starting Super Saiyan form, he has Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, Over in a Flash, Fused Fighter, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So he's got quite a few links that give him key. Prepared for Battle, Over in a Flash, and then of course Fused Fighter as well. This has always been one of those things where, we talked about it when Tech Gotenks got his Super EZA, that with these fusions, characters that have like Fused Fighter and Over in a Flash end up getting a lot of key, because that's 5 key from those two links when they're next to each other. So Gogeta can get a lot of key. He gets extra key per orbs anyway, so if you're only able to link him up with someone that he shares one of those 3 key links with, it's usually not going to be the end of the world, considering the extra key he gets. He is a rainbow orb changer, and he gets extra key from rainbow orbs as well, so it obviously works out very nicely. And then the rest of his links, mostly attack links. He gets a little bit of defense from Prepared for Battle and Fused Fighter once those are fully leveled up, but most of his links are all about attack. So if we scroll down and take a look at his best link partners, the units that he shares 6 links with is himself transformed, because obviously one of the links changes, right? The Tech Super Gogeta from the LR, he's pretty outdated at this point, but we could expect an EZA for him fairly soon, considering the STR Vegito, this guy released later as like his kind of counterpart, I guess. The STR Vegito got an EZA not long ago for Global, and obviously as part of the anniversary for JP. And then unfortunately these other Super Gogetas are all much more old, outdated units. STR Super Gogeta definitely could be like a Super EZA that we could see at some point soon. We don't have any STR units having gotten a Super EZA yet, so that would certainly be very interesting. But in terms of 6 links, you're most likely going to get this if you're running him next to the transformed version of himself, but depending on the team build you're running, probably just want to have a Gogeta on both rotations, because unlike Broly, you can just transform both the Gogetas, and then obviously you'll be able to take advantage of both of their active skills. So it's very unlikely you're going to end up in a situation, unless you've through rotation locking, or maybe just having to make a certain play at a certain time for whatever reason, you're not going to end up with the 2 Gogetas on the same turn where one of them can transform and the other one can't, because obviously a few turns will have passed since the start of battle, and ideally you have your rotations set up by then. So if we look at his 5 link partners, we have the LR Super Saiyan Trio, which is good. He is on their 200% team, of course, for all Super Saiyans. Sword of Hope Trunks, AGL Vegito Blue. So once you get the fusion with the Blue Boys, they have 5 links. I think that might even go up once he's transformed as well, because obviously I think he picks up at least 1 God link. That's the different link, obviously, that changes between the Super Saiyan form. The Buu Duo, we've got units like STR Vegito, obviously, who now with his EZA is pretty relevant again. Once they've fused into this guy, they share 5 links. That rotation can obviously be very powerful. Vegito has a Scouter, which helps set up the rotation and know who to put in which slot. So that's obviously very, very good. We also have the STR Dokkan Fest exclusive from the 50th anniversary LR Gogeta. I mean, surprise, surprise, right? The other Gogeta from the Broly movie links very well with this Gogeta. But Vegito as well, once he's gone blue. These guys all share 5 links with Gogeta. Some of the older characters here as well, like Spirit Bomb Goku got his EZA, or like last anniversary. He's already kind of outdated. I mean, he wants to be run on a Super Saiyans team, so the setup can work. AGL Gogeta Blue, I don't think is too risky to run nowadays. Very much a dodge or die character. Physical Super Vegito is, I don't know if I would say underrated. Like he's unimpressive in terms of like damage and stuff, but he is still good at tanking normals in the meta, as long as it's not like super hard hitting STR units. And then we move on to 4 links, but now we have a pretty wealthy supply of characters here. The new Broly is here. Obviously, we mentioned Broly, mentioned Gogeta during Broly's video, but they share 4 links. The LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, they share 4. They don't share a ton of teams, but they share 4 links. Future Gohan, who obviously can be a very, very good option on the Super Saiyans team, whether it's the 200% one with the trio, or even on Vegeta, Tech Vegeta from Saiyan Days version of the Super Saiyan team. Gohan only gets a 170 lead from that Vegeta, but he still works really well on that team. The AGL Blue Boys, obviously Gogeta is on Power Beyond Super Saiyan because he transforms into Super Saiyan Blue, so they share 4 links, and as we've already seen, they share 5 links once the Blue Boys have transformed. Then we have the GT duo, like Vegeta standby form. We have Vegeta and Trunks. The gods, obviously outdated now, but will be easy-aing the next anniversary, which is in 6 months. I really want that physical Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta to get an EZA. It's a shame he didn't get one during the Golden Weeks. Obviously, it was a Buu Saga celebration, but that would be very nice. And then you got the base Tech Vegito, STR UI Goku, obviously just got his EZA. The LR Super Saiyan 4s, they're a bit outdated now. Tech Broly, we talked about him in the Broly video. He's got to be getting an EZA, hopefully sometime soon. And they share a few links. That'll be another great buff for the Super Saiyans team. Go Bros, they've got their EZA, but they're outdated already, really. And then from Golden Week, we have the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku and the Dragon Fist Goku. And they are on 4 links sharing terms as well. They share Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Over in a Flash, and Fierce Battle. So 3 key, 1 from Golden Warrior if it's at level 10 as well. A couple of attack links here, and they share Time Limit and Power Beyond Super Saiyan as teams. So I don't think Gogeta is on the 200% for this Goku. We'll double check when we bring up the 200% leaders here, but Goku obviously does lead Time Limit as one of his teams, so Gogeta is an interesting option for his team. And then, obviously, other TURs that are relevant, like Dragon Fist Goku can be on that team as well. The Vegeta we just talked about, right, with the Saiyan Day lead, once he transforms and picks up the Super Saiyan link, they link pretty decently as well. Same with the Tech Trunks, whether he's in pre-transformation or Super Trunks. A couple of other units on here that are still fairly relevant, like God Goku can still be quite usable. And then a lot of these other guys are kind of awaiting EZAs at this point. The Goten and Trunks just got their EZAs and can be decent on a Super Saiyans team. So the Super Saiyans team really got a lot of buffs out of this new Broly and Gogeta like being released into the game. And then 3 character links. Obviously, this is where we're going to just drop down to a lot of characters that are having Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, and then one of the many like key links that Gogeta has. So he's going to have a ton of 3 link partners. So that's good when a character has a versatile link set like this, because it means if you run them on a bunch of these other teams, even if they're only getting a 170 lead, like all the different categories that they're on, they're going to be able to share links with a lot of characters. It's not like, for example, you know, when we throw Kefla on the Rose Super Bosses team, and then she shares like 1 link with pretty much everyone on the team. Whereas Gogeta has a lot of these links that go across a whole bunch of characters in the game, and so you can find linking him with those other units on the various different teams that you want to put him on fairly easy. So decent link partners, and then of course we don't really need to go down to 3. Like, it's just, look at all these Super Saiyans characters and blue characters and all that kind of stuff. Now if we go back up to the top and look at the blue Gogeta, so we can see here straight away what link changes if we pick him out of the list. So this guy picks up Warrior Gods and loses Golden Warrior. So if we grab him from the top here, and so we've got Warrior Gods, and then Super Saiyan Prepared for Battle, Over in a Flash, Fused Fire, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Warrior Gods is just another attack link as well, so he's basically just trading 1 attack link for another one. So once he transforms into blue, he's going to share 6 links with the Vegito Blue, as well as the transformed STR Blue Gogeta. So these 2 together can make very good rotation partners for him. The Blue Boys, and then up to 5. The Blue Vegito is 5 as well. Same with the Super Vegito is still 5. The Gods are 5, so when they do get their EZA, they're going to be really good. I mean, the Gods, when they get their EZA, it's going to be very difficult to make them not one of the best units in the game, because their base kit is already so good. So once they get their EZA, they're probably going to be absolutely incredible. And he shares 5 links with this guy before he transforms as well. God Goku is here, who can still be pretty relevant. God Goku obviously can still be useful in against movie bosses, the tech one. and Pure Saiyans, of course. And then the 4 links, it is a lot of the same, right? Because even though Warrior Gods has changed to Golden Warrior, a lot of these are sharing the links like Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, and then one of the key links. So not a lot of things really change in the 4 to 3 links department. Gogeta has a lot of 4 and 3 link partners, but the main changes are these 5 and 6 links because of picking up Warrior Gods, and that makes the rotations with him and Vegito Blue and the other Blue Gogeta very, very good for links. And considering how attack link heavy his link set is, getting these links active is obviously going to then enable him to do a lot of damage. So if we take a look at the teams, the 200% leaders for him, yeah, so AGL Golden Week Super Saiyan 3 Goku isn't on here, so Gogeta would be on his 170 lead. But I mean, at the end of the day, that Goku team is ridiculously good. So Gogeta is as good as he is, like, you could just throw him on the team even with just getting the 170 lead, and he'll still be very effective on that team, right? Any team can benefit, especially from if you're getting him transformed quickly and then using that active skill to get the target ability. Then obviously that works very, very well. So the LR Super Saiyan trio, of course, all Super Saiyans on the 200% for that. Then we have the Blue Boys. I think it's because Battle of Fate is one of the... Battle of Fate is one of their 170s, and then Power Beyond Super Saiyan is one of their plus 30s, I think. I can forget which way around it is, but... Or is it Realm of Gods, actually? But yeah, he's on their 200% lead that we've already seen. He links very well with both them and the transformed state with Vegito Blue. He's also on Zamasu's team. We mentioned this in the past, right? With units like Kefla, Gotenks, like a lot of these fusion characters are on Zamasu's 200% leader skill. So Gogeta can definitely be a very good addition to a Zamasu team, especially if you're running like Rose on the Zamasu team, and then Gogeta's a Rainbow Orb Changer. So that actually works really nicely, creating rainbow orbs for physical Rose. Then we have the LR the LR physical Ultimate Gohan, aka Least Gohan, right? Because of course he's leading superheroes. You know, he's the go-to superhero as well. I guess Piccolo maybe is more, but these two, the go-to superheroes guys until we get the part 2 Beast Gohan. But either of those teams, if you want to run a superheroes build, Gogeta is of course a superheroes character and is on the 200% leader skill for both of those. And then we have the Tech Carnival Goku, because obviously Powerful Comeback is his 200% lead, and Gogeta is on that category. Tech Goku is a little bit outdated at this point, but obviously he's, you know, you can kind of still make him work in some of these events, and the revive can be very useful. And then, yeah, Gogeta fits onto his full 200% leader skill as well. So then in terms of the non-200% teams, Gogeta is on a lot of categories, right? Movie Heroes, Fusion, Super Saiyans, Final Trump Card, Powerful Comeback, Time Limit, Fused Fighters, Superheroes, Realm of Gods, Transformation Boost, and Power Beyond Super Saiyan. So as we already said, right, Time Limit, that AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku from Golden Week, he could be really good on his team despite only getting the 170 lead. And then things like Super Saiyans, Movie Heroes, Final Trump Card, leader skill for a couple of characters as well. Fused Fighters is funny because when we get those 7-year LR EZAs with the Super Saiyan 4s having Fused Fighters as a lead, and then obviously Power Beyond Super Saiyan being the lead for the gods. So he's going to work on a lot of teams, both now and in the future with some of these upcoming EZAs for certain characters. So Gogeta, very, very good, can fit on a lot of teams, has a very versatile link set. Unlike Broly, who kind of ends up getting run with superclass characters, Gogeta is going to link very well with all the characters that are on the main teams that you would want to run him on, right? Whereas Broly, unfortunately, doesn't match up as well with extreme characters, but Gogeta matches up very, very well with all of these other Super Saiyan characters and Super Saiyan Blue characters as well. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Have you managed to pull Gogeta? Are you still summoning, or have you not done your summons yet? If you have managed to pull him, let me know what you think of him and what is your favorite team to run him on that you have tried out so far. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.